This is Amy Bacon with Spirit Pathways, and I'm here with this week's reading. This is for today, Monday, April 23rd, through this coming Sunday, April 29th, 2018. This week, we are building to the full moon on Sunday, April 29th, in the sign of Scorpio. And we have had the relief of Mercury going direct, which has opened our communication and some flow. And I found last week people were having trouble. And that is most likely because Saturn and Pluto both went retrograde last week. These retrograde events allow us the much needed perspective of going within and addressing our inner work. Because when a planet is seemingly spinning backwards, its energy goes within. This gives us the opportunity to address the things each planet represents. Pluto and Saturn have their retrograde motion about once a year, and it lasts for several months, so we are tasked with this inner work on a regular basis. The degree that each of us feels this energy varies. Those that are feeling the energy more strongly most likely have things to address that are related to the exact energy of each planet. So, to give you an idea, Pluto has the task of dredging up and out what is no longer working for us in our lives. These are the things that have been trying to die or pull away from us. And we tend to hold on tightly simply because these are things that are known to us. We will hold on to the unknown, no matter how inappropriate or outdated it is for us, because we hate, we avoid, we are afraid of the unknown. But if we can open up a bit and look forward to the next adventure that is brought to us by the unknown, we actually clear away the debris to reveal shiny, new, positive experiences that are so much more in alignment with our desires. Pluto in retrograde intensifies this process. So allow Pluto to break down the unnecessary things that are restraining your growth and your positive flow to your happiness. And then Saturn is both the lesson and the teacher. Saturn shows us how failure builds to success. Saturn is stern and forces the point, all to our eventual greatest good. And Saturn takes the vague ideas and hunches and solidifies them into positive outcomes. But we are often intimidated by Saturn's force and focus. But if we relax and explore our desired outcomes, we will find that Saturn is going to give us the most direct route to accomplishment. And along the way, Saturn will expose the cracks, the dents, the flaws, so that we may self-correct for our best outcomes. However, we often find this unrelenting, unemotional exposure daunting, and so then we resist. Both of these planets bring us beautiful opportunities for better alignment in our lives. They clear out what's not working and all those false pretenses. This is cleansing and transformative for our highest good. So don't keep holding on to those things that are decaying and trying to organically return to their source. It's like the process nature goes through with the cycle of the seasons. Life is also a series of cycles, which is the natural course and flow. We only prolong suffering, waste energy, and hold away the goodness if we resist this natural flow. So allow things to fall away that are no longer in your best interest. No more resistance, no more telling the old story. go ahead and ride the wave and start your new beginning. And to get even more specific, you can check your natal chart to see how you are personally aspected by these retrogrades. One thing you can note is that if any of these planets were retrograde at the time of your birth, if that's the case, you're going to feel more at home during their retrograde phases. And both Pluto and Saturn are retrograde in the sign of Capricorn. So also check to see how you are personally transiting, I can't say it, transiting. And where Capricorn falls in your chart is going to give you insight as to how you're being affected right now through these retrogrades. And the dates are Pluto, it's April 22nd to October 1st, 2018. And Saturn is April 18th through September 6th of this year. So interesting energy for you. And as always, I would love to give you a personal reading to address exactly what's going on in your life, give you all the answers and direction you need so you can make the best and highest use of all this energy. All right, let's see. There's our major arcana again. Whoop. Only in the middle row. Okay. Last week we had all sort of a major arcana. This week it's flowing here. This is very good energy to what I was just talking about. We're starting with the Chariot, which is once you deal with your inner struggles, then things take off. And things move more quickly, and things are more in alignment with how you want them to be. So it's that going within energy to address what's holding you back. What are those inner struggles? So you can release them. Then you're going to recognize this important achievement and your public recognition. Use the self-discipline and willpower to give yourself the time to do the inner work. And Archangel Metatron can help you with this. 7 is inner work. It's absolutely all those things that are in the side that you're ready to address. And then the Page of Water. Pages are messengers. And yeah, this is the only court card in this whole spread. So this Page of Water, I think we've been getting at least one water card every week, which is your emotional balance, which is your love connection, which is relationship goodness. The Page of Water reminds you that you are intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and friendly, and allowing all those attributes to lead you to where you want to be. I love this energy of a new person entering your life and relationships that enter new phases. And those are the positive sort of phase that they need to enter. It's not always, oh, it just gets more serious and more amazing. Sometimes people need to fall away because on your blueprint, you have other people built in, and those other people can't come to you as long as you are involved in a current situation that needs to be released to Pluto and Saturn so it can move on. This is telling you to go ahead and do that work so you get your emotional alignment. And this is very much this intuitive and psychic abilities that you have. So pay attention. It's reliable and trustworthy. And now the 8 of Fire. This is again this energy of overcoming these inner struggles so that things move quickly. Yeah. This is things coming into alignment for you and then moving at a fast pace. All those delays are over, and it's going to seem like a lot of things are happening at once. And that's good energy because we've been a bit frustrated with all the Mercury retrograde energy. So before Mercury goes retrograde again, I think in July. So in this space, let's get on with things. Fire is taking action. great graphic here for all these different things to take action on. 8 is money, it's responsibility, it's balance. So good alignment for you. And now in our this middle row, more major arcana. I love it because we're starting with the Dreamer, which is a brand new beginning that does not pull from the past. Archangel Metatron, again, to help you with this. So go ahead and take that leap of faith. You're ready to follow your dreams. You're ready to recognize those unexpected opportunities. You're ready to allow the magic. I love this swirl of magic around him. He's ready for the new beginning. And it's just surrounded. Here's Archangel Metatron just pouring on more of that magic. And all these little symbols, the cranes and the butterflies and the unicorn and the archangel, all the symbols and the dog of friendly, happy goodness for how you want to move forward. It's a brand new beginning. Lovely energy there. And then the wheel says, you know, you've been you've been working on this a while. Archangel Michael's been helping you. And now you're seeing the results. Now you're seeing where things are leading you. 10s are doorways. So go through the doorway to get to your brand new beginning. The Dreamer at 0, and all this help from Archangel Metatron here with the Chariot and the Dreamer is telling you it's the beginning. So, and then Archangel Michael with the wheel says, you set this in motion, so go ahead and go through that doorway. Get your new beginning. It is a time of positive change, and situations are going to suddenly move forward. This is that sudden movement, those 2 cards. So you're going to be glad the delays are over, and fortune is on your side. I love that. Very positive. So everything's flowing. This card leads to the 21, which is at the end of the deck of the major arcana, which is the World. So this is everything is flowing and moving to give you that energy of the world and all you want to experience. So right here in the middle, in the heart of this reading. And then to give you further balance, they're reminding you, don't forget your spiritual connection. Don't forget that as you flow through all of this in a spirit-led manner, it's going to unfold so much better and easier and with all the harmony and balance and peace of mind and well-being that you desire. So make sure you're connecting to that spiritual awakening for your life and that spiritual, support system that you have, and learning all you can around spirituality. 5 is change. So allow this change in your life and Archangel Sandalphon to help you with this. So yes, spiritual organizations, classes, courses, programs, workshops, seek out mentors and teachers and like-minded friends to assist you on your spiritual path. You're going to get so much more out of everything with that spiritual alignment. And then this bottom row is sort of Lord of the check. This is the Saturn row. This is the checks and balances of, okay, the 5 of air says there's something you need to walk away from. There have been situations that haven't honored you. And so please stop engaging in the situations that have not been honoring you. And it can be a big old circumstance in your life, or it can be simply one little unwise choice that you'd like to maybe correct. So go ahead and learn from all of these situations and move on. And understand your learning, what was your learning and growth in that situation. And don't engage with it anymore because it's not a part of your future. It's not a part of your highest good and best interest and the way that you want to flow. So whatever detail that is, let it flow. This 5 of Earth to me is the card of feeling alone, feeling sort of like you're on this path by yourself. But remember, unity says you're not. So allow the people that are spiritually in alignment with you to come to you. And no matter how much you feel alone, these little orbs tell you that you're not alone, that you are surrounded by goodness. Even in your spirit guides and your council of guides and angels and entities of the highest white light are with you, available all the time, every moment of every second of your lifetime, as well as benevolent people around you who want to share goodness with you. So also any fears around money, go ahead and relax. They're just temporary. It's all going to get better. You're going to start making the better choices that will allow money to flow in your life. Money is just energy. We assign a whole lot of importance to it, but they're saying don't let it, get too important. It's like air and water and sunlight. It flows and you expect it to be there. And that's the only importance it should have. The importance you give on the water and the sunlight and the air that you breathe. Keep it clear. So, yeah, all goodness here. Changes that lead you to better goodness are these fives. Fives are changes. Intelligent changes and health and money changes. And then the 9 is culmination. Everywhere you've been has led you to exactly where you are. So don't give up. Keep going. Protect all those great things that you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. It's fantastic energy for this new beginning. Right here with the 0, the dreamer. 9 is all that culmination has given you experience and wisdom and knowledge for you to take action, which is the fire, on how you want things to unfold here on out. Fantastic energy for us to end with this. Don't give up and protecting all that goodness that you've created. And where do you want it to lead? You now are in charge of that. Make any necessary changes that you need to make to assure your outcome. This is that self-correcting, making sure every stepping stone, which is each choice you make, is along the path there where you want to go. No detours, no side, it just keep focused. Keep your life on track. And if you need help with any of this, I would love to help you. If you need answers, direction, understanding, clarity, wisdom, to understand what's on your blueprint and who these people are in your life and how it's all playing out and, how to get in touch with your life purpose, we can do that with a reading. All the information for readings is on my website, spiritpathways.net. Have a wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.